welcome to my spooky TBR. As a heads up, I've never really read horror books. I'm not much of a horror film person. I do enjoy like a little bit of spookiness, so this is kind of a mild spooky TBR. First book that is in my TBR, I already read it. I just finished it last week actually. Tunnel of Bones by Victoria Schwab. Follows the main character, Cassidy Black. It has the ability to see ghosts, see spirits, talk to the dead. Her best friend is actually a ghost. His name's Jacob, and ironically, Cassidy's parents have a reality type show. So they travel the world and go to the most haunted places in the world, and her dad's a historian, so he kind of talks about the historical aspects, and her mom more of the spiritual believer, and she talks about that aspects. But both of her parents don't know that Cassidy can talk and see to go. Cassidy is along for the ride on the tour to the most haunted places in the world, and her quest is she has to help spirits go to the other side. And in this second book, they are in Paris. So they are going to the most haunted places in Paris, like the catacombs. And she has to help a very troubled spirit get to the other side. I highly recommend this book. I know this is just a TBR, but I loved this book. It had just the right amount of spookiness in it for me. And these are mangas. Boom, boom, boom. They are number 4 and number 5 of The Girl from the Other Side. This is the first manga series that I've fully read, and I love it. This series takes place in 2 different worlds. One world is where beasts roam, and if they touch you, then you become cursed. And the other is kind of just the normal world. Normal world is called the inside, and then the world where the beasts roam are called the outside. And a young girl is able to go into the outside and befriend a beast and still remain normal. So it follows their story together, the young girl and the teacher, which is aka the beast. It has very spookiness to it, as you can see by the covers. There's a very good spooky vibe. Okay, and the next book is a classic. Let me go find it. I remember, I think in 3rd or 4th grade, she read us this book, and I just loved it. It is Bunnicula. Basically, this follows Bunnicula, the new house bunny, and the bunny has caused quite a spook in the household. Harold the dog and Chester the cat are on an adventure to discover if this bunny is actually a vampire. The next book follows one of my favorite Halloween movies, and that is Hocus Pocus and the all-new sequel. If you're unfamiliar with the movie Hocus Pocus, it follows the character Matt, his sister, and their new friend on the quest to stop the Sanderson sisters from their evil plan. And then the sequel is based on Poppy, Max's daughter, how she came to fight her own battle with the Sanderson sisters. I'm personally really excited to just read the Hocus Pocus story just because I love Hocus Pocus, and I'm really curious to see what this new sequel has to offer. I hope you enjoyed this spooky TBR. I'm really excited to read all these books for the spooky season. If you've read any of these books, please let me know your thoughts down in the comments below, but please no spoilers. And I hope you have a great spooky season.